I'm up. Yeah, man, I'm up, man. I'm up. No, from yesterday, from last night to know, so I really feel cut up and sad. Yeah? I like from 2 days before that. From the government come out again with a evilous deed where they make the poor and needy suffer. The kids them. The kids them are the future of the country. Me not take that lightly. Yeah? And then the Prime Minister seems to back. I will burn him out, because let me tell you something. You see, when somebody are govern, if them know what them are do, them think out of the box. You can't have so much advisors that will spend billions to them every year. For pay the government, for pay all them workers, they for do all kind of things. And no one could point it out and say, but Prime Minister, where you come with, this no make no sense or something. But them just hard on the masses, and the masses are poor people. So I'm going to look back on Sir Joshua. First year in office, remember, he win around February 72. And by the next sitting at the house there, the next budget, you hear everything what the man carrying in now 1 year. You tell me something good what Andrew do in the last 7. In the first 4 the other day, abuse him just get a little part of it. But tell me what I'm doing in the last 7 from 2016 till now. If you talk to them, oh, me repair police station. You repair it, police now, no, not at all. You just trying to repair it and thief money. Me do this, but when you look the people them out for the poor and needy till they look bad. The man I turn as much. Let me show you him 2 mouth. I push a great man like Sir Joshua Michael Manley. I think him on that bus. And when people like me come out and knock him, and then the world come out and knock him, I'm going to make you hear what I'm saying. And then I'm going to show you something about great leaders. And I'm going to show you puppet and criminals. Okay, you have to part them, put them apart, Yeah? You have mouthpiece, and you have real leaders who have the interested heart for the masses of people. Not for the big boys. And stand up to anybody. Well, when you know my spirit already, me not really fear man, Yeah, man, me keep it real, no. Jam a fear, me no fear human being. And no care what you say, because you can't get steal. If you get steal, me have resources too. And for me know you have steal, me know, everything all right. But remember, you have a heart and anything what you do, you know it go already. You understand? Yeah, man, I will believe in a prayer too. So when I'm busy about some guy, yeah? Let me show you how I'm deceitful. And then I go through Manley, and then I go through him. Yeah? Watch out. Hear him first. Listen.
Made by Prime Minister Andrew Holness on the late Michael Manley has awakened the fury of the People's National Party, which is claiming that the Prime Minister is trying to change Jamaica's history. The Prime Minister had made the statement at the recent launch of the JLP's National Scholarship Program.
The departure from course during this period of industrialization and industrial development was not due to external forces. It was due to the misadventure of the PNP, which diverted us from the path of economic growth.
Now the opposition leader...
You hear what I'm saying? You listen good what I'm saying now? Yeah.
Leader Dr. Peter Phillips is not mincing words, expressing disappointment over the speech, saying Holness was seeking to criticize Michael Manley's legacy.
Maybe Holness doesn't understand the whole reality of the global economy, and one could possibly excuse him for that. But not to understand Jamaica's own history or to misrepresent it, there's no excuse that we can accept.
Dr. Phillips is questioning whether Holness wants to remove a legacy that has crafted Jamaica for what it is today.
Is it that they want to discard the gains made by the Status of Children's Act that ensured that no bastard no there again?
Experts are also of the view that Manley created a foundation that has benefited many and should not be discredited for his work. Khadija Thomas.
So you hear what him do? That a Andrew. And that's what Andrew run out and do. Because him go up and back. I show the foolishness, you know. But here where him come out and say, after him do that now, after we knock him, yeah, listen.
Tell you a story. And this is a true story. Today is my birthday, the 22nd of July, 1972 is the year I was born. I'm certain that Mr. Bunting knows the significance of that year very well. That is the year Michael Manley won the elections. In February of that year, I believe. And I was born in July. My father was elated by the victory of Michael Manley. Because, like you and many other Jamaicans, he felt that the message of liberation, of political empowerment, which is described in our vernacular as the Sematization of our country, that was necessary coming out of colonialism.
So him say, the message of man did not send. It was necessary coming out of colonialism, but yet still him that mislead the people before. That's why I say him cannot be trusted, you know. Because him know the right, you know. But for political gain, him come up and say, donkey poop, China your Holness. Go and listen.
It was necessary to shake off the colonial mindset and to see ourselves as independent people. Michael Manley said that we will walk on our 2 feet and not on our knees. I, Andrew Michael Holness, firmly believes in that. So when I was born, my father insisted on my mother that my name should be Michael. If he had his way, things may have turned out differently. But my mother insisted that my name should be Andrew, a faithful disciple. And I am here as Andrew Michael. When I heard the furor created when I did not call my godfather's name.
When man the turning godfather, eh? No, you hear him believe in our man they do, but you play politics. And I say it's not created by an external thing, it's created by internal. This is what we want to do and trick the people, them, and have some people who not study civics, have them not really read and write, who not trick them and continue to trick them and hurt them. When you not get hurt people, nobody talk about me and labor rights, so I not going to get hurt. We're not poor. So I'm trample no. I'm going to show you what man they do for the poor. Look what him do for the poor. I'm going to show you. That's what I am.
And a man who I respect and study his work.
When him do, study man the work, it him use and trick on no. Him say the word, but no mean it. Self-centered and work for the big boys. Study the man. So when him come tell you something, you believe in what him say. Smarter than that, yeah? You hear? Him study him work.
My godfather's name.
And the man I'm godfather now.
And a man who I respect and study his work.
Oh.
And believe still in his mission.
And believe in a mission and then you fling him under the bus. For some people follow you. But no, you reverse. Okay.
I was taken aback and I did not respond because it is not appropriate. And we should always, as a country, reserve a level of respect and dignity. Even if we are critical, we do so respectfully.
Say, hear him now. Believe in America, you study in work. All right, this is the first year. After I'm in 72, I play the budget. Remember budget debate, you know. You know, for them budget and for them kind of Enomagan house, so them can take the parliament to Enomagan house now. One good thing them go in, they go do is stiffer penalties. It are working, you know. Whether they are working, you know, because Chucky Brown only get 51 years. So the judge them are work. If them no need to do this, them need to fix the road. Them need to with even job creation, make people go and go plant, make we just sell some food or do something. Them not have the time for that. Them have time to trample poor people. Let me show you how Manley do for poor people. Listen everything with the man say. This is the first budget. Yeah? After I'm win. Just listen when I'm put in a place in a 1 year. Less than 1 year.
We are starting for the first time national service in Jamaica.
For the first time.
We feel the great need is in education.
Education.
We're going to call for the young people to give us a period of time when they get back into the primary system to teach before they move on out into their careers. Once a child reaches 16 or 17, if they say fail their O-level exam, we will then ask them to give 2 years, to volunteer for 2 years, to come in and teach in the primary schools while we look after them, which will also give them a chance to try again for their exam, in which case they might then be able to take advantage of it to move on further. If the child passes the O-level and wants to move on to A-level or some kind of technical training, child will go, but we will ask it to carry the obligation of service. And if it goes right to the end of the university system, so be it.
So be
But
it.
even at that time, we're going to say, come and teach certain subjects in the technical schools, come and teach subjects even for 2 years in the primary schools. Create a revolution in the knowledge of the people by putting our skills that we've got through our secondary system cycles back into the training of more skills so as to bring the light of knowledge and freedom to the people that are being born and grown up in the system. I think it's the most exciting challenge and opportunity for Jamaica since independence.
Yes.
Something to stir the fire of nationalism and patriotism in your heart.
Patriotism.
National service, they're asked to give 2 years, mainly in teaching, but also if people prefer perhaps the literacy program, they can help the youth development program, that are coming on stream. Youth type of youth development, there are all sorts of ways in which they can help.
So people, you notice, start in budget with the kids, with the youths, them, education, knowledge of power, and start from them. Within budget, it's at the first year. After I'm just winning, you know, this at 1973, you know, the budget, you know. And you hear how much thing bring and scream. When this man bring and scream for 7 years, more than Zozo's state of emergency, lock up people, stiffer penalty, and garbage. Me I say you judge them by this. You use something like this and you judge them. And you know, say, be a crap them attack. No, them man make people have to walk with them kids yesterday, you know, and the day before, you know. With them look a fool idiot. I know it hurt me, you know. See the little girl get raped there. And you come with something like this, you rather you force them. You, as a prime minister, force the taxi man them for put up no kids under 12. I'm mad if you walk with kids, my Christ, that unforgivable. Me never want put kids. You do so much thing that John know. I know me can't believe it. Sir Manley, You hear what him start with? And look how much thing him bring in now. 1 year. Him start with the youth them. Himself to go even to university. I'm going to show you him reach a university. So be it. Yeah.
Put back into their country. So that instead of drowning through the lack of resources to create training, we use our own resources that say, let me give back something to the country that gave me both birth and the life opportunity of higher education. Because of all this planning, sir, I'm very pleased to be able to announce something more about education. At the present time, about 2,500 children in each age group move through into the secondary system and then some into the comprehensive, the technicals, etc. Because of plans already laid, 9,000 of those children will be able, by next year, September, to move into expanded technical schools and expanded secondary schools. That still leaves another 10,000 of junior secondaries with nowhere to go right now. Because of the call for the volunteers and the getting of the secondary schools to give back the training in the system, we're going to be able to revolutionize the quality of the primary education, because a well-educated youngster that is going in, we're going to be able to release the best teachers to move up the system and strengthen the system inside the junior secondary. And by the introduction of the ship system next year, among the 19,000 junior secondaries, 9 of whom will go on to secondary, but 10 of whom will remain.
So you know, so the shift system that coming at 74, right? That at 73 and shift system next year. Because you can't leave out no kids. When you have a government and them leave kids, make mother and thing for work and pick them for work, go home. If you force the tax man, say, if you take them up in that 5,000 for any one of them, you know, them to go suffer. And that you do. You can't say, oh, me never mean it. You don't know, and you who are advisor, you number one, you don't know. Because you don't think about the poor and needy. Say, oh, anything like this, when me do it affect them. Yeah? The school kids them and think that me have throw them out of the bath water. Throw the baby with the bath water. It's wicked. You can't take back that. This is the way me see them man do. We live through this, we see this happen. A matter of fact, you get all kind of things from school back in them time, yeah. Yeah? You know, go then, you not forget it with money. I remember 2 cents a paper and bus too. Yes. Same? Yeah. Same? So when you go there, so you still have food, you have patty, you have plantain tart, you have the bulla, you have the bun, you have the milk, you have so much things. People get all khaki and all kind of things. Everything you have bulgur. Hey, let me tell you this. Them no look about kid, you know. You step on them, you say, Radam, 15 years. So just what call them kid. We call them your kid with the right sponges. Because if you don't look out for them and push them to the right path, then you have a failed state. And that when Jamaica reach, we not just look on the little youth them. See them wipe car glass, but no man the days, I never see that. Never see it. We not good. Me not ask you, you know. Remember, if you no more talk for sound good, you know. That not mean nothing to me, you know. A action, me watching, you know. So when you come and chat like this guy, come and chat same band and this and this, me just take me note. I mean, I show the people them, so me take me note. You can't trick me. Andrew Holness and them crew cannot trick me. Stop make them trick you now. When them do things like this, and like them a force you, me a drive now, me have a taxi, them I say, hey, you say if you take up a picnic here, him could have even 1 year old. You have to pay a $5,000 fee. Remember, you know, if you carry kid in your car, 5 of them, then little bit. You try to make them reach home and them safe. If they even think about that, you say, carry them and say, me not make the police them charge you. 5,000 for each one too. So you are drive your car and buy gas car, everything depend it. And you want to carry home them kids that them live 10 miles out from them school. But poor thing them have to go walk. Them mother never have a car, them father never have a car, and they not no money. Your taxi, remember, you know, you can't hire a taxi for carry them home because them have to have the car seat. Say 5 miles, them have to walk. You leave the Jamaica kids, them over the whole entire Jamaica. You and your cabinet, leave them to the mercy of rapers and pedophiles and everything. And if we never pressure you, you not consider it. Una nasi gugu gaga them. Mash up the place. No one here for money better. When you're not good, man. When you fight against poor people, me have one up, you know. Tell me, I tell you that, you know. Yeah,
To
man.
be able to give 2 years further training and lift the age of the junior secondary schools from 15 to the age of 17.
Live from junior secondary from 15 to 17 because it used to that 15. You so you listen where I'm bringing you so here.
What we're going to do with the 10,000 is to create training in the junior secondaries that is particularly orientated to the needs of the economy. Therefore, that 2 years of extra training in the junior secondary for the other 10,000 will have a heavy vocational bias, strong on work attitudes, concepts of work discipline, and the creation of skills that will be particularly identified by industry as the things of which they are short. You want it?
Of the things we say are sharp, which one of them know about them coming about government to do these things? I think from the kid, when you leave school, I got there so, and then the job and everything. And them things I look for. Me nah see. Me don't see Zozo, state of emergency, can't see your rights, give soldier anything, shoot man through neck. When you look at anger people in the way, some arrogant, some man that disrespect people, some little punks. Them shouldn't even there, so them some criminal. You call them boss sir. But man and woman too. Them are criminal, issue gun, them do all kind of things. And who forget kill, and then them turn make police kill them too. And you have some police who are hit man, we know, you know. No for one gonna get take out. Me say no for one gonna end up in a prison. Just watch it. Yeah, man.
This country can take one thing and lift it out of the quagmire of politics and let it be as like a beacon summoning the nation to the solution of its own problems through self-reliance.
Self-reliance.
I come back now, Mr. Speaker, to where I began, which was the problem of an age group marching forward. You have, say, 50,000 children at 15, all with their anxious parents behind them.
The man attack and them tell about the kids them because them are the future and them parents and when they plan to go straight up and work and everything. You know, see this in a Enromagan house right now. But you want to come enough up with the man. You see it? Yeah, man.
2,000 children roughly at that age next year. Instead of 9,000 with a hope and 41 the base of Vancouver, at one stroke we will have lifted it to 28,000 children who will be receiving further training of one sort or another. More than 3 times in one stroke. And the key is national service.
National service.
That's tyranny of what we gain from the freedom of education. When we talk of taxes, I say to the people, I know it is hard. You know, it reminds me, I hear all the jokes and fun, you know, the better the better. And that's all what makes life worth living. But let me remind everybody so that, you know, it's a very funny thing about life, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Many a man has died of an illness because there was not a doctor to prescribe one dose of medicine. And many a man lives in the world today, Mr. Speaker, because there was a doctor that had the courage to say, draw one drop of the medicine, it will taste bad, it will be bitter, but it is the thing that will release you to the better that must come. And therefore, I say, I know the taxes are. But I say to a person, when you're thinking of your bet, and I hope you win it, wherever you are, whoever you are, think that that is helping to start the revolution again in education, to lift it yet again from where the torchbearers of the past have brought it up to now. If you're drawing on a cigarette, think that it is helping, that either it was going to stay down, or the condensed milk go up, or we couldn't start this great new initiative in education. We couldn't give the chance. We couldn't let the mothers see the whole light of hope dawn for the children of the next generation.
The children of the next generation. Now, any prime minister will come in and nothing about the children, the kids them of the next generation. We notice, me tell you, say, anybody who put the kids them last. and old people is a failed state. This a one. You see him demonstrated him and bug life. I talk about I do this. The man a lot of shit. The punk catch that shit. Bug life. Who it coming from 2001? But we know we are the one bag of foolishness. Omar Davis not table them kind of thing, you know him. I want deal with transport ministry and them thing, the table them thing, yeah. I know Omar Davis start. See? So them talk a bag of crap. But just listen here. And I know he must show you one why I'm coming out 1 year. Me I ask you know, 7 years I'll be a scandal and be a criminality. This guy I go on with Andrew. And it was from SSL. And from Quail Creed, go right back. From Petro Jam, go right back. Pay things. Land people at thief land left, right, and center. All kind of things. Who have truck, who have this. Them carrying all car seat. Eh? And them lie. Arrogant. Them dangerous. Want to play this?
Something had to pay. And rather than creep along like before, we said, let us be bold now. Let us be brave now. Let us take time and destiny by the quarter now, so that we can set tomorrow's generation free. When a person buying a car showed up 76% tax before, so now it has 25% more. It's not because you want people to have cars, but something has to pay. And maybe somebody buying a $4,000 car which already has 75% tax on it, maybe, or something around there, and there's another 25%. Not as much as was there before. Let them think that maybe that money will be supplying perhaps 2 jobs for 2 people that have never had a job in their lives.
Yes.
And ask yourself, do you love your country enough for that to be worthwhile? And I say so, we talk of change.
What is change?
What is change? Change, sir, is the willingness to look at your system
Yes.
and have the courage to know what is wrong.
Yeah.
More is not change.
Yeah.
Change is to reorder the values of your life.
Values of your life.
Change is to have a vision of a new hope for society.
Yeah.
Change is to have the courage to invest something now in sacrifice,
Yeah.
so that tomorrow's people may be free. Change is a
Man, I plan for tomorrow people may be free. Not for self-centered like Andrew them. You see this? Eh? Yeah, man.
matter of a vision of justice. And the spark of change was their change. Let us speak of change. Labor Day was change as people began to feel self-reliance.
Self-reliance. So when the matter of self-reliance and free education and free system, people want to know. A sermon they come with these things, yeah? Yeah? Shouldn't play on something when if you know these things. Do civics, man. Then bring it back in our school, man. You understand? Now make them trick, no. Take certain words from Sir Manley and then put it up. I want to run with it. Don't make them trick, no. Them man and they start them do the thing. You understand? Yeah, man. Them have set a baggage. Baggage. Evil them, man.
The people's food complex that is coming is change. Because if we bring relief, that is change. Operation Grow is change. The lease system is there for change.
The lease old system. They lease it, you hold it, that, and then you have it. And them him change it now. And that they say them have bulldozer people are falling and everything. So you look out for people.
Integrity legislation is change. The literacy program is change. The recognition of women's rights is change. The 40-hour work week for government workers is change. The Workers' Bank that is coming is change. The creation of equal status for all children in Jamaica is change. The law to prevent non-Jamaicans owning our land is change.
Come back there, so right now, Jamaica now own them land. The law that prevent non-Jamaicans from owning the land is changed because of them used to own it, man, take it back. You understand me? But come back right there, so. Right there, so. Right, yeah, so. Yeah? Play about that.
The law to prevent non-Jamaicans owning our land is changed. The 18-year-old vote is changed. Free education. education for the people is changed. National service where we put back is changed. These are the means by which we shall achieve power for the people and freedom in our time. These are the means. These are the means by which the power will come to the people. Sacrifice now for a good day tomorrow. We will march together in the name of work, in the name of justice, because the word is love.
Tell me now, when you hear them going to the private house, you hear anything like that, people? You see much thing the man doing a one year. And I show you much more things him come and put in that way. Can come with the housing trust and the other that, you know, where them are have now, you know. The crash program, the bastard and servant act, that you're born out of wedlock, but you have the same equal status as anyone else. Anyone in your brother and sister. Man, they do these things, them no know. Bring back civics, man. And then Andrew come and talk him crap. But him come back and tell say him respect the man because the man say walk on his, of course. The man stand up against imperial powers. See him raffle them, you know. Look here. Flashback right here, and the great man Joshua. Flashback to Michael Manley free education system. Okay. So Joshua. Who did vex? Let me hear this. Beneficial yield program are successful despite upper class objection. So the upper class object to this, you know. So it's not know the upper class are up because the free education system will come in after the poor. You go straight to university. Enough of them doctors and professors and things, them benefit of it. Enough of them where you see attack in a both parties. Yeah? Them go straight to university free. I'm going to show you embrace the money feet because if all the backside thing them, but whenever they don't make no money in space and no time, and wrap up that and start make more than 200 million. But we used to get like 40 and tell me what, American company used to run the backside them. So them just say, 51 state. And just strong go take it over. Them not like that. And then you have the opposition where help them to get rid of a man where they say self-reliance. And then them spread them rumors still. But you have this guy who only come tell us say yes. And you know me respect the man because when him say, walk on our feet and where him set and him get the name, Michael. They mislead too much people. You understand? You have to be truthful in yourself. You can't be no politician and not just lie, so brother. You can't believe in them. Them lie. Them evil. See? Nothing for push wagwan, right? Education often seems as great equalizer in which people from lower income families can enter career field that would have otherwise been impossible. For thousands of Jamaicans on May the 2nd, 1973, when the country's fourth Prime Minister Michael Manley introduced free education initiative. You hear for the first time, free education. No follow them. Never free. Free education initiative. This was ticket. Many financially challenged people were waiting for to create a better life for themselves and their family. The program. No, you look for a man like a great Joshua now, one of our survivors on him. You should have looked for somebody now come rise and come put in some other things that carry on the kind of work. See? Them don't do it. Then I want to know with kids now, the worst thing never sit well. Him do so much thing not frighten me. Because the man live, have a Google Gaga as a commissioner. Dictates to people. Have 21%. Now nobody will follow him about no vote, nothing at all. Them buy vote. Can't pay that them do. Yeah, disrespect people. When you look the man, them in there create, them commit crime. Because you can't be a minister and in there open business to go do and sell rice to the country and sell this to the country and sell that. The whole of them, they are family, you're going to prison. You're going to prison. You understand? But this is what them get up and do every day. It needs to stop. You understand? Hold them accountable. And see, you know, it's a business if you are PMP, GLP and no P, and UNO, the poor class of people suffer under this guy and This kind of thing about no kids, now I can tell you nothing. Then what him do now, him go around, use the NHT where Manley set up, and come give a little one house. And the problem with people like about just Mr. Man. Remember the money is there, you know. NHT is super rich, you know. Oh man, they set it, man, and the money who dead and gone, the money still dead and all kind of little things, man. So it could have built up the place and all right with the place. Them not do that. Them line, them pocket, all of them rich. And all them do is go back and tell you no a bag of line. Me no know that, you know. We know that when you start do back civics, put it back in a class. See? So this make the rich and famous them, you know, it hurt them because of what do. Look here, hear this now. Let me show you the man attack. Remember, you know, man did this, you know. May I go back to that one day, you know. But let me go and play man did. Watch this.
Friends, I'm going to wind up now. Winding up now. Let me tell you how I wind up now. Socialism has got to be built. We have to build it like a house. It can't be handed down. So who come into socialism for a handout? No, not so. It have to be built. And it need, everybody want to work. Everybody must have love. Everybody must have discipline. We must keep our cities clean. No socialist would ever drop a piece of dirt or litter in the streets because the socialist would remember the one coming behind. Only people with...
Now for today, I push crap in the people them will come I rally and them thing there, like what them people there do. Who protect the Prime Minister? Who Andrew Holness? Please know what I want to forget. See, protect the Prime... No. You hear that how the man attack? Eh? You hear the man attack? All right, watch it.
The capitalistic mentality would ever dirty the streets. Who have love, who have justice, who have concern, keep your city clean. Make I tell you what the party must do. The party, our party is open to all.
All.
Our party must be first in discipline.
Yeah.
Our party must be first in work.
Work.
Our party must be first in sacrifice. Our party must be first in study.
Study.
You must study. If you're a socialist, you must study. You must study. That's why we start all the great programs, literacy, so that we can bring knowledge. True knowledge is power. You must read. Them have a book called Manley and the New Jamaica. One should find a way to read it. My own little book I write for you is you I write it for. Politics of change is you I write it for. To give you wisdom and understanding. Read it. Make group bite and somebody read it and want to discuss it, because you must be first in study. Knowledge is power. My last word is for the role of leadership. First of all, the leadership of socialism must walk in humility. Humility. Must be humble. Must be humble. Must always be humble.
Yeah.
There is no place for arrogance in the party that I lead.
When Andrew talk to you and you notice, Radom, who boy 15 years. Yeah, but you come out of them man your mouth. Not talk to you, so man. You see me I say? Not talk to you, so. No. You talk against the big boys like how I talk against the big boys. You know? But you look the small man them. You have something for them. The arrogance and the disrespect and all kind of things and the lies. Can't deal with it. We have to identify it and show them say, hey, them people are not good enough. Stop make them all on a hostage. Come out of the slave thing they can not chain, you know. You don't go there on a brain, you know. You know, on a mind, you know. You make them all on a hostage, a slave, Andrew and them crew, them pirate crew. Yeah, man.
And anybody that is arrogant over the people must get out of leadership. The only one that is fit to lead is the one that walks hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, equal with the people, loving with the people.
No, Andrew, you know, no loving, no cabinet no loving. You make the people them. You put out picnic out a taxi. You force taxi man not to carry them across the place. School kids. The last set of thing you don't want to do or something like that. That mean you not think, you just get up and go for money. You no leader. You destroyer. You destructive. You disrespect. You understand how people get up and follow you, man? Eh? Jano. It's wicked, man.
That's why I don't want no big flashy motor car.
At them time, yeah. CIA, little after that, want to get rid of him too, you know. People want to get rid of him, but him still not driving a flashy car and beef up himself like that same way, you know. But look how much Andrew have around 30 security details, around $200 million worth of car and bikes to carry around. Eh? Taxpayers born in a third world country. We must be sick to backside. You'd reject these things and say, no, it can't like this because the people them money. No, they live off a luxury when the people them have to squeeze toothpaste. Squeeze it and buy $30 worth, one squeeze by your toothbrush. One slice of bread for all these things. Eh? All right.
I don't want nobody in my party go wear flashy clothes.
Not even clothes.
I dress simple. And I drive in a simple little car. And Bev driving a simple little car. Because we must walk with the people. The day we think we're bigger than the people, we have no business to lead. Socialism walks in humility with the people.
Yeah.
If you're a socialist, you must have love and concern. And if you're a leader, you must stay close to the people.
Yeah.
I said to the leaders of socialism, stay close to the people. When the people are worried and unhappy, don't run away from them. Stay close like a shepherd. Give them love. Give them care. That is socialism.
Yeah. But me, man, them a keep confidence. When I look at beer, what them a drop. And we build this, and them a build nothing. You have a little nasty bug life one day. And I said, bust a bill and bust a man to hospital and one misinformation. Eh? And that a information minister. That. I'm going to use a tailpipe and move from front of people here, man. You understand? Mashing up the country. Eh?
The leader in socialism must know so that he can explain.
Yeah.
He must understand so that he can lead. He must inspire by example.
By example.
And above all, he must have integrity. Integrity.
Who you tell me now? Andrew have integrity? Crab have any? Eh? Who did it? Not even the one where them just bring. Which one of them have integrity right now in the cabinet? Tell me. Can Andrew have done him wife have any? What about Live Pan Bank and them have any integrity? Who? Robertson? Who? Vaz? Who? Him wife? Any one of them wife? Who? Dalrymple? Integrity? Which one of them have integrity? Judge Rang? Who? Which one of them have integrity? The Great Crab? Eh? Who Grange? No man, this strange. You can just call name and make me ask so which one of them have integrity? Eh? Finger and glue, anything them touch, gone. Eh?
Integrity. Integrity. Only honesty can lead the people in socialism.
Them honest? The Prime Minister and crew honest?
Therefore, my comrades, let us build together. And I call upon you now, in the name of the Father, in the name of God, in the name of Allah, in the name of Jehovah, in the name of Jah.
See? So I try to show you now. You have a leader. You have a Prime Minister talk to the masses. I mean, I am saying, who over there, so I kill them and do the all kind of thing. No. He might tell us if you clean the place and one way, if you have integrity and honesty and wear simple clothes and do simple things and talk about the kids them and then put it in place. And they just like him come and talk. See? All right. Watch this. We'll go to that one day now. Watch this now. Watch this.
Our great leaders, political stalwart, distinguished orator. with a deep commitment to economic independence and social justice, Manley began a process of social and economic reform.
A lot of changes have to take place in this country. A lot of changes.
Michael Manley's concern for the family was well known. He heralded the call for equality of the sexes and established the Bureau of Women's Affairs to deal with discrimination against women.
If you know this, woman, if you know all them things, you know, because you don't know, them stop take civics in class. You see me, I say? Teacher?
1974 was historic with the tabling of the Equal Pay Law, which provided that women doing the same jobs as men were entitled to the same pay.
For me telling us all in the US, all know this now, them not work it out yet. Because man get more than woman. Woman will do the same job. This is from the 70s. A man they work out that in the big country, them not work it out yet. Them they even finish work out that all now. That name visionary. You see that? Enough people don't know this. Do back civics, man. And a joke, man.
The establishment of the family court was another act of great significance. Attendant on this was the Affiliation Act, so that fathers who desert mothers and their children and migrate can be sued for the maintenance of their children.
Look what the man do for now. Me just ask one thing what Holness put in the family court. It will show you him do a lot of things, you know, in a film time. Holness again 7. If the man did 72 to 80 days, so can come out 79, that 80 him come out, right? You there from 16, you're there 7 years now. One more, 8. You get at the same time. What you doing at the time? Him do one bag of things in a 1 year. What you do? Lock up the youth, them. You know, you all kind of things go wrong. We don't mash up motorists, people are sell. We don't want them out for the street, them not have no job and nothing. But you don't go stepping up poor people, they can tell me, I tell you, we live through this. You can't trick me. You understand? We need vampires. Yeah, man. Yeah, just watch what the man deal with. Just look on this. Yeah? See, you know what is that JIS? Come on, I'm going to show you, you know. Just look. Look and look.
The Equal Status for Children Act repealing the Bastard Act could possibly be seen as the greatest single social achievement of Manley in the 1970s.
So, hold on there. So, the Bastard Act, when me tell you, you're born out of wedlock, you know a man have him married, or you're born out of wedlock. You don't have no right to your father thing, you know. You don't have no right. No man, they come and change that. So, no brother, no sister, don't have no more right than you. Even if the man that did married, we don't have the same equal rights. Yeah? We don't have to know this, them to start teach back civic. Who bring in these things? Who might look for the kids, them? Them are the future. See? And then you have some little guys coming and tell you one bag of foolishness. Me no garbage. Them can't go to my head. Me look like somebody, but them can't go to my head. Yo.
All children, by law, could now inherit the legacy of their parents.
You hear?
Bastard no day again, no bastard no day again. Everyone laughful.
True.
Everyone laughful.
The establishment of a minimum wage was a plus for the working class. It stipulated that every man or woman entering into a contract of service must be paid a minimum wage and should not work for more than the prescribed maximum hours without getting overtime pay.
If you're overtime, we never even know that. Because first time a man give what a man give, you know. A man they say, no, I just them stuck it, you know. Man they say, you have a PM there, so. You see me I say? You have a PM, yes, sir. You see me I say? Them have a pay. And this, you can't go around him. Just see how much thing the man carrying. One man. Where him do 57? Look here.
Realize that employment is the most important single objective of government in this country. Because the unemployed is a man to whom freedom is not even a word.
Yeah.
Certainly not an idea. At the root of our policy in the future will be humanism,
self-reliance, and economic nationalism to create a society of personal freedom founded in the security of the family and a true nation resting securely upon a foundation of economic independence. In short,
so the man one way, you see, we promote family morals. Them thing that the man promote. Economic freedom we want, and at this them turn back, and then want to fling something upon him. Yeah? Like them I eat that, and I listen to them. If not, not stay like this with a PMP or JLP, my bonnet, you know. We have to come better than this. We have to come and take up back this and keep up the whip. Can't push the youth them last. You can't do that. Me and you can't be friend. You can't step on poor people around and either. Me and you can't be friend. Me born PSOJ, them are criminal. None of them no go prison either. See? Yo. Play this.
a society of
I'm going to tell you the thing that is closest to my heart.
Process.
Housing. When a man and his loved one can look at a roof and know that it cannot leak, can know there is a little kitchen where they can cook in dignity, can know there is somewhere they can sit down and break bread together, can know there is a room that they can put the children in, and know that at night the children can go and sleep there in peace. That when you have done that, you have started, you have laid the foundation for Christian life and for justice.
Yeah. Housing, education, watch this. Let me tell you who I'm talking about. No. All you gotta do is that just copy something there and carry it on. But no man, can I sit down and if him come tell me otherwise, because enough of them have chat and make be a mistake, you know. I mean I want a mistake me crown, you know. Because we can't see two people. You can't come with no party where you don't vet people, we know no thief in nothing boy, you know. All you gotta do is just carry on because them things are set already. No trickster around here, you know. No trickster. Me I tell you that, yeah? Alright. See? And it all you can find certain people because no man, with no block pocket, you can't give him person just carry like that. Especially him have all kind of people around him. You have to make sure vet them. Yeah? You have to make sure them straight and alright. Not working around here. Don't take no trick. You understand? Done with the foolishness. See? Alright.
In the modern world, the most important of all the tools of mankind is the ability to read and write.
Therefore, sir, I'm very pleased to announce that the government of Jamaica, commencing September of this year, is announcing a scheme for free secondary education in Jamaica.
You see it? So it's when the free secondary education come and it gets straight up. You get free education and then free secondary go straight up. Yeah? You can't go around these things. You can't go around it.
We're going further, sir, and that is that for those children that can fight through the primary system, fight through the secondary system, fight through to their O levels, fight through the whole of the competition to reach university at the end, to get the final touch on the skills that we need, we are also abolishing the fees of Jamaican students at university. These are
Him abolish the fees at university too. You see it?
the means by which the power will come to the people. Sacrifice now for a great day tomorrow, where we will march together in the name of work, in the name of justice, because the word is love.
So who will go around that? Who will sit down and go around that now? I want to see a man come here and come chat no foolishness and then we know about some little things and go on with them foolishness. You can't put the kids them last. You see me I say? Yeah man, them can't put the kids them last. You see me I say? You understand? Where see say? I don't have no time. Yeah man. What you mean by see? What you talk about social? What's the socialist state? Where you say not the capital and all kind of things? What you talk about, see? Let me tell you this. If and you talk about poor, so, what is socialist? What is socialism? What is socializing? Better your last two, you know, man. Because when you talk, me no want to talk to you neither, because me no ready to explain to you, but you have the wrong idea about socialism, yeah? All right, go look it up and when you come back, you're good. Can't talk to you now. Your name distraction, brother. Some on the head tough, you know. Yeah, man, on the head tough, man. All right? Me quite hear who did I try push for this now? Yeah, man.
It's very, very fundamental to us. It's a non-negotiable item on our agenda. We start from certain positions of principle. 1, Cuba is our nearest neighbor. 2, Cuba is a member of the third world like us. 3, Cuba fights at our side for changes in the world economic system. 4, we find Cuba the most principled country to deal with. They operate on a basis of respect for sovereignty and non-interference in other people's internal affairs. They have an internationalist policy that if you say to them, come and be my friend, we think you have certain skills that are interesting. We think you've done certain things that are interesting. We would like to have a look at what you've done. Would you like to cooperate with us in a field? They say, fine. If you don't want to cooperate, they say, fine. We have long since understood that they are on a particular path of development that is obviously massively supported by their people and which is a product of their objective circumstances. Their revolution arose out of the horrors of one of the worst tyrannies the world had ever known.
True talk, Batista. But Batista, when name Batista, right in Cuba. Remember, said true, them guys they favorable with America and what have you. You could have crushed your people, them, and that's okay. Because back then, you know it go. So them did lock up Castro and them brother and thing and them free them and them come back, come over to them and straighten out the place. That's why. Because them people they have to lift up. So you know why nobody have that friend with them. So you come and do it to Jamaica too. At the time it is wrong.
And a lot of their experience is conditioned by that fact. We are a totally different thing. We had a different kind of society, different traditions. We had a functioning plural democracy. And we're on what we call our democratic socialist path of development, which has certain points of similarity with theirs, but very substantial points of difference with theirs, and we respect each other. But even more important than all of that, and this is what is non-negotiable to us.
Yes.
Cuba is a legitimate part of the world and this hemisphere. And it has one of the most legitimate governments in the world because legitimacy is a function of popular support and nothing else. Nothing else legitimizes except people. And no country, in our view, no country has the right to impose sanctions upon Cuba or any other country that has legitimacy. To us, therefore, it is non-negotiable that Cuba must be accepted as a full, free, and untrammeled member of the world community and the hemispheric community.
Yeah.
And if that is not so, we can't make it so. I don't say this in arrogance. I'm talking about what we stand for, not what we can make happen. But what we stand for, we will not move over and we'll pay any price for. And, you know, looking at it from a practical point of view, you could say this. If you can do that to Cuba because somebody doesn't like the Cuban Revolution, then how do I know that you don't do that to me tomorrow?
Manley, you see them money are smart. Because if you do it to Cuba, because them not like that, oh, you don't know you do it, and yes, still them do it. Them do it to Jamaica, them do it, see them just do it front with Venezuela just the other day. Eh? You see it? Yeah, man.
Would you say then that this is a reason why you are dissatisfied with the absence of sanctions against South Africa while there are sanctions against Cuba?
It does not. Well, I'm not an easy person to embitter, but that makes me as near to bitter as anything in the contemporary world. It's something that I said in Maputo, actually, at a conference to which I was invited this year, that it really is a tragic commentary on human values in the world that there are still sanctions against this really very brave and brilliant social and human experiment which is taking place in Cuba. Even if you don't agree with the methodology, it's a remarkable experiment. And you can leave sanctions against that country and apply not one sanction. Well, they're now talking about an arms embargo, but not one economic sanction against the ultimate leper of the international community, South Africa.
South Africa was the ultimate leper. You saw them touch our black people and step on them. Just a handful of white people rule. Big boys. Yeah? And them man fight with Cuba and fight. It's enough African country. Yeah? Some big boys don't like it. Yeah? But we have some dictators among us. See? And them come destroy our country. We know the thing. We not ask them, we know it. See? We know it. Alright, so maybe just look on. So when a man stand up for what a man has said, I know, me not, who come and set it? Andrew, let me show you where Andrew do. Andrew play upon one of mine. Let me show you to Andrew. Let me show them Andrew. Let me show them to you, yeah, man, because them things say easy, you know. You understand? Andrew put the kids them last. Andrew put the kids them last. Number one, hear what him say when he was opposition. Yeah.
Thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in concert.
Okay. So if you raise the voice in concert, well, me never raise it in concert, me do music, so I'm good. Me just raise it alone, I'm good. Right? These are the same Andrew. These are the same Andrew with them lies, them look here.
I was born in a 2-bedroom board house at 56 Cumberland Road in a Spanish town. Just down the road from the Grassyard Market. My father is still a farmer and my mother is a retired civil servant who sent the two of us, me and my sister, to school on a civil servant salary. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth.
And you see there anger people, them kind of way there. You hear this? Eh? And we can go through, you know, cannot go to final and nothing, you know, but just listen this. Me just run through some little things fast. Yeah? Me run through some little things, but in a bar with no gold spoon in my mouth. 2-bedroom in barn, you know. Hold on there. Let me go through this. Let me go through this, you know.
Barack Obama, you know, talking about inequality in America. He said, boy, we have to worry about inequality, income inequality, because some people earning a whole heap and the mass not earning anything. And if it is allowed to continue, America will be like Jamaica. Now, by virtue of our history, Jamaica has, in this region, the Latin American Caribbean region, probably only Haiti could compare, the highest level of inequality of income.
And when do about it? He make it worse. Him like 1 million times make it worse. You see it? This is when him, before him going as Prime Minister, right? Look here this.
You have a few rich and a whole heap of poor. And it's not a smart.
You hear me tell about the poor? But look what make you poor, the poor for walk with them pick me up to yesterday and day before yesterday. Look what I do to the poor. Look on the taxi man, them, the nurse. Them never not get paid. The same police and everything. The man I move like a straight dictatorship. Eh? You see it? Look here.
Gap. It's a wide gap.
Yeah. So I mean, no says a wide gap. But it's wider the gap. Make it worse.
I want the poor people of the country to understand that the PNP has been tricking you for a long time talking about poverty.
You hear that? This is where him use and trick the people. Him said the PNP are tricking about poverty. Look for your life right now. You have to buy squeeze toothpaste. This is where him use catch you know. This How am you sketching up? Hear this again.
Because they don't understand poverty, and the truth is, they don't want you to come out of poverty. They like it the way it is because they feel they will always get poor people voting for them. So keep them.
And I'm self-attack. Everything when I'm saying right here, so. I'm self-attack. Sing about down the house and send a poor people house. You see it? All right. Here you go.
And as I stand here today, I tell you that I born poor. I was born in Spanish Town, grew up at 56 Cumberland Road, in a board house, 1 bedroom, grew up with my great-grandmother, single parent house, use chimney, walk to school, sit down in a classroom with 60 people and listen.
I'm born 72. When Monday lift up the whole of that and say you never see 60 people in our class. So this is how I'm lie. Him that go school even 78 if him go all age school or something. Him could have 60 people in our class, but him grew up with him great grandmother, not his grandmother. Great grandmother. Let me just play back that again. Eh? And these things are where nobody in
America. Him say, boy, we have to worry about.
Come back more here where you're born.
In this region, the Latin American Caribbean region, probably only here you could compare the highest level of inequality of income. You have a few rich and a whole heap of poor. And it's not a small gap, it's a wide gap.
Oh, and you make it wider.
So I want the poor people of the country to understand that the PNP has been tricking you for a long time talking about poverty. Because they don't understand poverty, and the truth is, they don't want you to come out of poverty. They like it the way it is because they feel they will always get poor people voting for them, so keep them poor. And as I stand here today, I tell you that I born poor.
Yes.
I was born in Spanish Town, grew up at 56 Cumberland Road.
Yes.
In a board house, 1 bedroom, grew up with my great-grandmother.
My great-grandmother. Oh, I'm going to play about this. Hold on. I'm going to play about this. Can I great-grandmother, right? Play about this.
I was born in a 2-bedroom board house.
Backside.
At 56 Cumberland Road.
Oh.
In a Spanish Town.
Mm-hmm.
Just down the road
from
the Grassyard Market. Mm-hmm. My father is still a farmer, and my mother is a retired civil servant who sent the two of us, me and my sister, to school on a civil servant salary. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth.
Poor thing, look how him trick the people that want to condemn. Them thing are serious thing where you tell like your great grandmother and ask him what she name him no know, you know. You have to ask him can maybe all him father or mother don't know them granny name. Eh? Great grandmother. 1 room and now in the same place a 2 room with his mother and him father and him sister and a gold spoon. Eh? Then you can listen to it and take everything where it say and say yes. Him right? Brother, you not do this. Eh? And I know him not tell about himself. When Joshua talk about the same arrogance, he might tell you what he might do for the masses of people. Uplift that. A matter of fact, let me make you hear what him say yes, so. Let me make you hear what Joshua say yes, so. Let me say if I add this. Look here.
Hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor. And I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work, and nothing will turn that back in Jamaican history. Nothing will turn it back.
Andrew Holness a turn it back, sir. Most are rolling in your grave. Eh? You take them off of the mountainside and give them the land and everything, and just see what I'm saying a while. Alter the balance in favor of the black and the poor. Right now, it's in favor of them? No. Him come with a law that no outside can own your land and just change up that up your investors, them a look. Sell out the place. Eh?
Laborites, hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor. And I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work.
Nothing will turn it back.
Or you take a man like this and finger under the bus. But now you know about the hey, them can't come. Yeah, them have to come right, man. And you are tricksters, man. See? It's a 3-card man. You never run with 3-card people. They make them come tell you all kind of little things, man. Eh? It never work. It just can't work. Give us something else with Andrew. See me? I'm not sure when him running. Look here.
And them do have no plan to fix it. No plan. I hear them attack. Them do have no plan to fix it.
Whenever the PNP is in power, murder rises. Whenever the PNP is in power, crime rises. And I keep telling people that you have a greater chance of being murdered in Jamaica than by being hit by a car. We can't live like that in our own country. So the Labour Party makes another commitment to you. Unlike the PNP, who say nothing can be done about crime, the Labour Party don't share that. We believe that there is a lot that we can do to solve crime in this country. There is a lot that we can do to bring down murders in this country. There is a lot that we can do to make you safer in your house and in public spaces.
And look what them do for make you safer now. Now bring it down now. Man, I tell too much lie and people run with it. The man that chat about a crap. And now him can't show one initiative when him come in with. When him say me come in with this for 7 years. Oh, the zones are in state of emergency. Yeah? Lock up get a youth and say yeah and change up things as stiffer penalties. Yeah? And agree with dictators and despots. See? Look, see where we get your people.
This not right, charging.
Yeah.
The whole public to know this bomb buckler. Look on this. £4.5 a chicken is in that. £4.5 a chicken almost 5 bills is in. Look on this. £4.5 a bomb buckler chicken.
Yeah.
Almost 5 bills. $1,000 done. Look at my buy. $1,000 done. Andrew Holness a be a fuck you are going
Take them out of bag.
Watch out.
Take them out of bag.
$1,000 done, me G. It's all a drop a gun. To show you. $1,000 this.
Oh, Lord.
One time we used $1,000 to cook food.
And the rice no buy yet.
Rice not buy yet, bro. Watch out.
I told you that I don't.
I'll not buy. One season, but my youth. We are dead down here.
You see, Angela, my saying, yeah? This are you can do everything, you know. And you straighten them up, you know. See, Anjo? See, this is the way you do. Yeah? You not favor the poor.
People. Look upon this, people. Look upon this, here. Bumbo blood clot. Look upon this, people. Tell me how much money this, here. $500.
You must see mad.
See there, $500. One cock soup, one fish season, and 2 bumbuckler Irish. $500. Money done to bumbuckler. Where Jamaica come to? What local country I come to? We're so dead for bumbuckler hungry.
No gonna play you know, Andrew, and you, I say you take care of the poor. Because people, him not come and tell you no plan what him a do, you know. When them come and attack the next party and chat shit, and then run with it. Yeah? Run with it. Let me show you where Sir Manley do. Look here. Let me show you where Sir Manley do. You know, do not man, you just tell pay a lie, man, go in and tell lie and do pay things. We're not against poor people. When me see you make mothers of your work and school people for work, go home. It's a goddamn shame. Hey, let me tell you this kind of history, man. Look here.
Try a ting in a D beginning by standing up to Uncle Sam. The two-party did now have a fall in line.
The big powers for hundreds of years, and where are we? Where are we?
Upsetting Jamaica's powerful neighbour seems to have been a Manley speciality. When he came to power in 1972, he moved into head-on conflict with the interests of American big business. Bauxite is big business. It's the raw material from which aluminium is made. It's only found in a handful of countries, and Jamaica has 2 billion tons of it. Before Manley came to power, the entire Jamaican bauxite industry was controlled by 6 North American companies.
Listen to this.
The country's greatest natural asset belonged to someone else. The Jamaicans received only a pittance in royalties, about $40 million a year. After they were elected, Manley's government began to negotiate with the bauxite companies, and after fierce resistance began to buy into the industry, mainly by compulsory purchase. 2 years later, Jamaica was paying for a 51% controlling interest, and her revenue from bauxite had gone up to $200 million a year.
That agreement creates a new and we believe historic partnership between the company and Jamaica.
He also formed the International Bauxite Association, a producers' cartel similar to OPEC in the oil industry. It was to ensure that poor countries got the maximum revenue from one of their few natural resources. But more significantly, it was the first time that Manley, using his socialist principles, went into action against American huge corporations and won.
Some guy a lap dog. Man, them money there going and help the country. So them just decide say, hey, me go take him down, him a go on bad. Them used to run the backside thing. Right now, them get it back. It sell out. We don't have no plane, we don't have nothing again. See? 6 of them used to want that. Come and take it over. Compulsory. Boom, boom. 51% me have this. You used to give 40 mil. Over 200 mil a year. No 102. From fat, no 100. Listen again. Not 100. Listen again. Eh? We have to know the history of them now.
Where are we?
Upsetting Jamaica's powerful neighbour seems to have been a Manley speciality. When he came to power in 1972, he moved into head-on conflict with the interests of American big business. Bauxite is big business. It's the raw material from which aluminium is made. It's only found in a handful of countries, and Jamaica has 2 billion tons of it. Before Manley came to power, the entire Jamaican bauxite industry was controlled by 6 North American companies.
6 North American companies control it.
The country's greatest natural asset belonged to someone else.
Yeah.
The Jamaicans received only a pittance in royalties, about $40 million a year. After they were elected, Manley's government began to negotiate with the bauxite companies, and after fierce resistance began to buy into the industry, mainly by compulsory purchase. 2 years later...
Compulsory purchase! And that's why I'm saying, you know, the socialism kind of thing, where I'm saying, no, we have to control the destiny, we have to control the asset. You have to do it. See?
Jamaica was paying for a 51% controlling interest, and her revenue from bauxite had gone up to $200 million a year.
That agreement creates a new and we believe historic partnership between the company and Jamaica.
He also formed the International Bauxite Association, a producers' cartel similar to OPEC in the oil industry. It was to ensure that poor countries got the maximum revenue from one of their few natural resources.
And he not just think about Jamaica alone, you know. He might make sure with the backside, create a thing like how you have OPEC, like how they, you know, with the backside industry, with that poor country or backside, that they get the maximum out of it. Yeah.
But more significantly, it was the first time that Manley, using his socialist principles, went into action against American huge corporations and won.
Let's remember that wherever imperialism works, the people must unite to defeat it.
Wanna hear that? All right. Yeah, all right. See? What I want to come with? Look here. What I want to come with? Him going to some place where me don't know. You know, I see nobody else go. Look here. Look here. Look here. And line and speech too. Now look here.
Well, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, welcome to Jerusalem. It's good to see you and your delegation. I think this is the first visit ever by a Prime Minister of Jamaica to Israel, so it has a double significance for us. Our relations are always friendly. We appreciate the fact that you didn't join the recent vote.
Him never joined the recent vote. Him a look friend from them when for vote against him not do it. Yeah? Hear this.
Against Israel, absurd vote in UNESCO. But quite beyond that, we're talking about extending our cooperation. We just did for just the brief few minutes that we spoke. I could see all the potential for cooperation in a variety of fields that relate to economy, to security, to technology, and this is something that we eagerly are interested in doing with you.
You hear what I'm saying?
There is
eagerly interested for doing with you, and then carry argument to the man.
a natural affinity between us. We're both democracies. We each have our own challenges, but we
each have our own challenges. For them challenges of Palestine and do all kind of things. So what Andrew challenge are with the poor people and do all kind of things. Them each have them own challenges, that him say. You hear this? Yeah.
Of course, under challenge, and we'll be able to, I think, to provide a better future for our people if we cooperate. And this visit is a hallmark of cooperation.
So who are the people them if you cooperate? The big boys them? Eh? Yeah.
You also invited me to come to visit you, and I intend to do that in the sometime in the future. But I wanted
him also invite him to come visit him. Him invite the man.
To tell you how much we appreciate.
And him like to hear him now.
Here, and I look forward to our discussions. So, welcome, Prime Minister, to Jerusalem.
Prime Minister, thanks for inviting us to Israel.
The man never invite you.
Very pleased to be here. Jamaica, like Israel, is a strong democracy. And we have long admired the advances that Israel has made in technology, in particular cybersecurity, and in agriculture, and in other areas. And the potential for cooperation between our two countries is great. And Jamaica is very interested in exploring those areas of cooperation. The Jamaican people and the Caribbean region is a zone of peace, and we wish peace for all the peoples of the world. And we do extend our sympathies to the people of Israel for the very unfortunate attack on.
You hear I'm wicked? When you go to Israel, you ever see when Israel take down building? And they come and fire a little rocket, then not nothing. And you see Israel take down building with that baby and everything in it. And you talk about for the attack pan who? You hear what I'm going to do? This is what I'm do. This is what the guy do, you know. Or if you go to Israel and then you run to Israel and I tell them, boy, you're sorry for this and that. The Palestinians them can't defend themselves. You hear him? No. Me not tell you, man.
Your soldiers recently.
And them soldiers recently.
We would want to also pursue with Israel economic cooperation. And I believe in building strong economies, we can build a peaceful world.
Well, we fully agree, and we shall continue this discussion upstairs. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
And the man now going away with him, you know. You see him still? Yeah, man. Yeah, that him say, man. Yeah, man, that him say. You see me, I say? That's a persons into peoples. Yeah, man. See? This is way this guy do. Yeah? This is not Prime Minister, not Jamaica with 21. This is destroy the place. I know you never hear them come make a speech unless when them watch me now. You hear them start going like them cater for people. Them not cater for nobody. You gotta sleep with the door open. Every time him talk, him attack a party. Him not tell you what him doing now. Him attack a party. See? That we have to run out the PSOJ. Hear what them say. Yeah. Me take off this and I couldn't hear the PSOJ now. See? Hear the PSOJ. Because them you have to rub them out too, you know. Because them not good neither for the country, you know. Yeah, man. No for them. Yeah, now. Yeah.
And about another election promise, reducing crime so that you can sleep at night with your windows open. Why make comments, you know, just for the sake of running your mouth if you're not going to do anything about it?
As for the National Security Minister,
Andrew him attack, you know. A PSOJ that you know one of them, you know. Andrew him attack, you know. Yeah.
Dr. Horace Chang.
We signed an accord with civil society and opposition and government in power called CMOC, Crime Monitoring and Oversight Commission. But the Minister of National Security doesn't attend the meetings.
The businessman reasoned that crime and violence had made Jamaica very unattractive, not only for locals, but foreigners as well.
And we can't blame anybody, any young person or any poor person who wants to leave.
And with over 900 Jamaicans murdered so far this year, Mr. Mahfood said civic society must put pressure on the political leaders to find solutions to address crime and the other social issues in the country.
Them for start creating employment. Them for deal with the school proper like Commander used to do, because people don't go through the crack. National service and everything. They you know have this kind of thing where just build up and all kind of things. I be either thing them do. No much money we lose. We lose over some $200 billion them thief every year. And the Andrew Holness. You can ask them 1 to 200 billion. Them a thief. See? Every year. Jamaica stuck. See? And then you have some people just get up and just talk. Say, boop, bop, 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 yo. When you put him together, I mean, and some guy will run come talking. Remember, we know this, so we live 2 man the time, you know. And me go salute him and funeral too, you know. Yes. Come here, Manley Heights. See? None of you, number one, you can't come chat the donkey poop in my ears. None of you. If we not soon come do some action like what them man do, we don't want to hear from one. None at all. Yeah? None whatsoever. And me tell some people say nice. You hear a man the talk? He make a bag of nice. Him not make no bag of nice. He may just go talk for them thing and you and him a reason. And just easy. And him tell America where I tell them. Him not creep on no knee. We walk on with foot in the world. Walk on our feet. Yeah, we walk on our feet. We not creep on no knee. And we not about to no. See? Yeah. That one you know, he might bring in needs. And pan the needs we him carrying, he might tell us, say, it's a better field. When you look now, you have used the same social security number when we talk about. People, when we tell about the needs, you shouldn't take it. Can't take it. He might tell us, say, at the first ID, you have to fly with a passport. It's a must. You're not going to without a passport. No, when you accept, you couldn't accept needs, not follow him. That tell you a lie. See? You can't go nowhere, go drive with a needs. You have to have a driver's license. You can't drive maybe 6 months in some country or something like that, right? See? So needs now cut it. And your driver's license, where them ask you for, that means them not ask you for your needs. Them going to put a next ID in your wallet. And them I use the TRN number, by the way, and the number, the your driver's license, are each same one. So this way, I'm going to borrow money and then go pack it, and I give you, I just garbage. Don't talk about me could do business easier. Number one, that's a foolishness. You never have to have that for do business. If you have I'm there, your voter's ID, you have to have that too. Much ID more you have to carry. No more your fingerprint or something for go do. Him can't store nothing. Me not ask you. The Pentagon get too much it every. Let me tell you have cyber war going on, you know. Some serious cyber war. Him don't know nothing about cyber, you know. Me not ask him. You know about that girl. You don't know about cyber. And just hear people attack and them tell him some foolishness and them talk. Not even tomorrow when we are doing we think they would rather get them return our meeting around 8 o'clock tomorrow, yeah? We might have put it to them. We soon put it up. Me hear the one the small ant that talk about algorithms. And the algorithms and zeros. We want to play that. That's why the people them they get them pay and that is shit. Clark attack crap. Algorithms, I like when I use by YouTube, I like the social media thing them. Wait though. You watch certain video, so it recommend other videos. It take your pattern where you watch and it recommend. It not have nothing to do with accounts. people are accounting to these things. The man, if him can come talk all these things as a finance minister, then I invite mass production teaching. And them a chat shit. Straight. You see me I say? People them they get them money, him say the algorithms and things. I say, what kind of algorithms? We know about algorithms, man. Eh? The man attack crap. Eh? Come on now, man. Come on now. The worst thing the man them could have do. When you look on yesterday and day before yesterday, taxi have you put on the sign, no kids under 12. You have a government. I got put in something in a place. And then you have bug life. I go get up when Mikkel talk and say pint of order because them mislead the house. Because them do education, public education. Where you do it? We do a seminar with some white man down in Westmoreland. First year I hear about that, you know. If I never watch it, you know. When you do public education, you go around, if you have 40 radios and you have the internet and you can buy ads for everything. Like you see like how Bush Stewart them company promote them Coca-Cola and them thing, they notice them on ads. Eh? Say they run it out of it and they use GIS. They make sure you have free to hear. They spend some money with the TV and everything so people are sit around. You can do a Zoom and you say from 2018 you run something so and the public know. And then Nazi crab him. Them know. Seatbelt them know. Oh, it there on the books about we. Your people stop listening them, you see it? A phone sister, a phone sister pitney, a phone one pitney, a phone niece, a phone everything leave a road the other day. By a government and caring government who don't care about the kids. And not care about all people, you don't care about poor people none at all. Don't go use, you know. Pay on a $5,000. And the whole of them are break the law. Go check them now. I know. You can't have a prime minister for your country when you declare him asset them all now. I know. For 2 years. Him not clear 2021 much as 2022. 22. Eh? 23 with them now, you know. If you are clear 2022 now. Him not clear 2021 yet. Too much money. And you have to go put it there, you and your wife. Too much money I make. Them to go to prison. Yeah? And you know what hurt me? 79% of the public never vote for you. So you're no land for. You're not even a real prime minister. You're not even a quarter prime minister. 25%. You're not shame, man. If you come out with so much arrogance, you're not a real prime minister. You're not a real democratic country that ever run off like Georgia. Yeah? Are you form a coalition government? And that's certain thing you have to form a coalition government till they can reach something and call back election and them thing there. You're not a real prime minister. And look what you do, you still have the whole thing and mash up people and do all kind of things. Them here, people want to write it down. Unforgivable. Andrew are the worst thing. You might lie this man that whoever walk the earth. I'm not a fucking of the universe. Yeah, can you feel it out there? No, you know, I'm terrible, man. They lie this thing. No, you are the worst thing. And by the way, uno minister, uno sub-zeros. Well, me tell you that already. Tell you that. I want a mouthpiece where I can't save you. I want to pack it up. See, I want to carry my page JIS. Uno mouthpiece where I can't save you. You think people them are sit down every day and just listen to some big mama run with one bag of lie and them thing there. People now listen to that man. Man go get some bustle and high left foot too, you know. Big and dry and favor drumstick, man. The small and favor drumstick, some man. Just, hey, go high left foot, man. Mouthpiece straight on them, man. The lead people are straight too much, man. You see me, I say? I bear that thing them going with, you know. So them going a clique. And then them have some little nasty police now. But when I shut up police and when I do all kind of little things, no for when I get plucked out, because we know. No one to travel and everything. No one, you know. No one to move at Jamaica. We don't want to live and everything, man. Well, what you know. And then you have some little guys. But follow, you know. We know about Uno too, you know. Yeah? So Uno soon start get plucked out, man. You know, wait, man. Yeah? You know, wait. You know, just hold on, man. Because now I'm going to eat that. Stop oppress poor people in a Jamaica. Andrew, you're the evilest thing. From you turn and bring in a law that I tell taximan say, yo, leave all of the school people them on that 12-pound road. Up to baby, don't even, not even doctor, a 5,000 if you ever pick them up. And that's where you put it. I see them where you put it. Yo, leave them on the road if you carry them at $5,000. You force taxi man to leave babies on the road and their mother. You're evil. You understand? You can't, hey. We know what hear from him, I'm terrible, man. Terrible. Terrible. And tell me the next thing now, him not lock up nobody round him. But do evil things. Rob up the state. None. See? And then have a Google gaga. When you look them carrying a car seat. But so tell them who carrying the car seat then. Them carrying car seat. Are ready for go sell. Go give them to Google gaga. The whole of them, make sure them have different color. And go strap it on them side and all about pan him. Strap him when I go up there, go strap it. Him have a next one for go change. Him have car seat now. Google go take them there, go strap in her. Backside. Yeah, man. Go strap up Google with them. Him need them. Yeah, man. Him don't have enough car seat can't carry. Because him and a police. People, later, you know, because my time I run, you know. Now, man, I really vex, you know. Because what them do it hurt, but you can't do poor people them kind of way, yeah. Me I show you real leaders and me I show you every quashy. You make this come and I tell you that kind of things. Them lie. SSL, them a try to move that. Pay coke down to a coke port. Down there to a coke port too. One bag of things them a do for the big boys. And them a PSOJ, them a nastiness too. Them a import a bag of crap. And they do ICI work. Because them, brother, them wicked, you know. Them can the things them out they come in and then sell it. People in the diaspora send them money so they make money. Then for go ahead to man. Uno, I want I couldn't run this. When the people them start ban them belly and get serious and start questioning, you get a different country. It's serious. You see? I'm going to tell you now again before I leave too. Any member of parliament where you sit down there, for how long? Even the prime minister, when you look down the film place, I hear gunshot and people are dead. Him no good food, none of them. None. See? Because if a prime minister, a member of parliament really mean you no good. Them that go in at the house and a fight for creating employment and everything and, you know, skill centers and school and everything. Them they help cut down a lot of things. And don't follow none of them pan them report about poverty. No create crime. And the youth them want to do crime. You know, foolish. Yeah, man. I pit them, you know. Let me tell you something. Can you imagine? You have some woman, the Esa daughter, them and what have you see them a back street and sell themselves. Them are do it? No, them have money. Even if them want to live on the end, see them a back street and find no car and sell themselves. That means poverty cause a lot of things. You tell me, say you have a youth now. Him get millions I win the lot of him there in a ghetto. And then him a see you pass with 2 grand and a walk and a grab it to police you. Him just win a money. The way him boss him going uptown, going to live or fly out. Buy him big house and a live good life. Him not see you. Poverty cause a lot of things. No me who say them want to study them for F off. Foolish system a chat. Poverty cause crime and everything where you see go on this. Yeah? The big boy them thief too, you know. But them now just see and just grab you too. Them have ways to take your money. You put it in a bank and then thief it. Or you put it in some brokerage and them thief it and do all kind of things. You see me I say? Poverty cause crime. You understand? Me don't chat. Me there, you know. Me up. Later. Bless.